name's Anne. I'm a business consultant. I have a business called Intelligent Directions, which I've run for the last 8 years, and I've been consulting for around 11 years now. I've worked with hundreds of businesses, from sole traders up to teams of 50 plus people across pretty much every industry that you can think of, from education, mining, trades, professional services. So I've worked with a really big cross section of businesses, and I guess the key thing is that when you've done all of that work, then you really see the work that needs to be done around the people, because a business needs two things. It needs really great and effective systems and processes and a way of doing things, and then it needs really, really good people, right? And we can't have one without the other. In the Engenesis Influence Leadership Program, you really work on your awareness, and once you become aware of something, you can't undo it. You can't unsee what you've seen, right? So it totally changes the way that you are, the way that you're being, your relationship with yourself, your relationship with the world around you, and it automatically makes you want to be better and do better, because you've seen the results, you've seen where you're at, you've seen where you can get just by changing your relationship with certain aspects of being. And so once you have that, you're motivated to keep going. I don't think I know anybody that would or has done the program and then doesn't use it in their everyday life, or wants to go back to how it was before. There's no way that you would do that, because of the results that you get, because of the things that you're able to achieve. For some people, the program might not necessarily bring up or bring to light anything new. It might be things that you're already doing. For me, that was the case. A lot of these tools, a lot of the things that we went through were things that I was already doing in my life. But what it did bring was a new level of awareness around it, a new kind of desire to keep improving on those things, to keep using them as part of my daily life. And what that brings is increased results, right? There's always an opportunity to improve, and with the being framework as an example, your relationship can be a 10 with something, right, with an aspect of being. That doesn't mean that you can't improve on that, right? So there's always room to keep moving forward. And so what the program really did for me is just bring everything to the surface again. It put a name around certain things that I was just unconsciously doing, right? But then all of a sudden it became a very conscious thing. For me, in the program, what it really gave me was a different way to relate with my clients. It helped me to tweak the way that I have been consulting, to tweak some of the concepts that I've been teaching and working through. So I feel like for me it elevated the work that I do to the next level, which was really, really valuable to not only me but to my clients as well. So I feel like even if you are a consultant or a CEO and you've done a lot of I've done a lot of courses, a lot of training, a lot of education. This program, the Influence program, still gave me so much that I could then implement into my business and helped me. I guess for me, the point of difference with the Influence program compared to other stuff that I've done in the past is a couple of things. Firstly, it's not fluffy. For the way that I consult, the way that I am, I do it with a lot of compassion and empathy, but there's no fluff. It's straight to the point, and I think that's what the program is. You don't have to hide behind kind of fancy things and a lot of fluff, because actually what the program is teaching is really valuable by itself, right? So that's one thing that stood out for me. The other thing is that it's results based, so you can actually take it literally the moment you experience something, learn something, you can implement it into your life straight away. And I feel that when you have something, when you learn something that is so easily then transferable into everyday life, that's huge. That gets results. And some other programs in the past, it's kind of, it wasn't as tangible. You couldn't take it and run with it straight away. And for me, that's so important. It's the way that I run my business. It's one of the core things that I teach is around results and actually achieving a result. And I think that's what Engenesis has really nailed. It's you see the results straight away. In the Engenesis Influence Leadership Program, it's really all around how to be a good leader, an effective leader, how to really understand and manage and lead your team. So if you have a leadership team or yourself and you feel like you're not getting the best out of your staff, I always find it funny when business owners tell me that there's an issue with their team. Because really, there's never an issue with their team, because a team is a reflection of the people or person that's leading it. So we have to always look within, right? So if you're finding that there's something kind of lacking or going on with the team, it's really a great opportunity for you to look at yourself or your management team and upskill. And that's exactly what the Influence program will give you, is that upskilling and that level, or getting you to the level that you need to be at to run an effective team. So for me, it is one of the best, or if not the best, program that I've ever